Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. I'm happy I am here. I'm happy Billie Eilish is here with the song What Was I Made For? How many times did I ask this question myself? And how many times did I not get an answer? How many times is it so difficult to find out who am I? And that's why also it hooked me up with this song, to go into this song, to make a reaction on that. And yeah, I did a few reactions now on Billie Eilish, and it's just not avoidable that I don't get here and there some parts out of her life. And for this song, I know that Walt Disney came up to them and asked them to make a video, a song on Barbie. And what I also know is that Billie Eilish, during the process of making this song, she realized a lot of what they created has to do with herself. And the song and everything has to do with herself. So this is interesting. This is cool. I really want to go into this song now and find out more. And I'm so happy you were here with me. We can share this. And I'm really, I said enough now. Let's go to the important part. Let's go to Billie Eilish and Finneas on the song What Was I Made For? Whoa, the journey starts. And of course, we start the song from the beginning. Here we go.
To float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for. What was I made for? Taking a drive, I was an ideal. Looked so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. What was I made for?
As such a soft and fragile voice, that is like really the first thing which comes in. And then this empty picture, just this table, and she's sitting there and she looks like Barbie. It's Billie Eilish, but she looks like Barbie, which makes to me kind of, she slipped into this role. And it's not, and just because of that already, it's not necessarily a song about Barbie, because Billie Eilish took over that role in here. And then the camera is cool. The camera starts so close, goes away in a distance, like distancing from it, and then it comes close in again, like where it is now. And I kind of felt like this loneliness in the far away, and then it comes really, really close and intimate again. And she puts all these things on the table, and at the same time, I used to float, and this is not anymore. I used to know, but now I don't know anymore. Changes. Something changed into something unknown. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might.
Is this the most fragile voice I ever heard from Billie? Is this like, it kind of puts me there where it's so soft and so high and so fragile it can only be from a child? And this goes actually, when I also look her doing this now, it's kind of I yes, I know this picture also. This is when a girl plays with her doll, and children play with their loved things, and they build up a world. This tiny on this tiny little table on these thin legs, and she builds up this world, and it's a good world. It's a world she knows. It's a world where she is at home, kind of. Where does she go with us?
When did it end? All the enjoyment. I'm sad again. Don't tell my boyfriend. It's not what he's made for. What was I made for?
The video and the words and the music go total with each other. The second she sings "Where Did It End," the whole thing starts to change, to shake up and falls apart. And even before, there was a little disturbance. I thought, okay. And then with this word comes this full disturbance. And I'm sad again, from this nice and beautiful place, going into these changes, things disrupt the world, break the world apart, and then it's sad again, but don't tell my boyfriend because I don't want him to know, because this is not what he's made for. It's kind of like deeply to hold a certain harmony and beauty in something. You don't want to let it go. And you even hide your own feelings because you don't want to let it go. You keep the feelings to yourself. How many times do we do that? To keep a certain harmony, we keep the feelings to us.
Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might. Think I forgot how to be happy. Something I'm not, but something I can be. Something I wait for. Something I'm made for. Something I'm made for.
I'm always so deeply touched, and sometimes I don't know why. It's just like going something in there, and it takes just a while to find words. And this is so. It's yes. There is, to me. To me, it's this. She's Barbie in here, but she's at the same time a child, and this fragile voice stays until the end. This pure fragile voice where it goes places where it's like wow, so fine and soft. And this can only be from a child, which is in a total innocence. And she builds up this place, this world, and these disruptions come in, this energy from the outside, the wind and the rain and all these disturbances. And at this one point where she turns her head and looks back, I felt like probably her mother or her father were calling her out of her world into their world, and then like stuck between these worlds. And how do you feel there? So this becomes now another meaning to me. At first I was like, how do I feel? Is like, do I have feelings, and can I feel my feelings? But there's also not the other meaning. How do I feel about this situation? I do have feelings, but I'm not sure anymore if they are right. I am not sure anymore if they are proper, if they match. And that's why this is what happens so many times when, and I observe that also with people and also with myself sometimes, I have a feeling and I cannot explain it. For example, sad. Sometimes I am sad and I don't know why. And because I don't know why, I keep it actually for myself because I cannot explain it. Feelings don't need an explanation. The mind needs an explanation. So when we put it out and people want to understand, they need an explanation, but the feelings don't need explanations. They are, because our body is always honest. And then it's likely we go there, don't tell my boyfriend, that was that line. It keeps this sadness inside because actually I was made for to be happy, and I'm waiting for that. I'm ready to wait for that because actually this is it. And my boyfriend too, he's not made for dealing with my sadness. This strong keeping up of this beautiful world. It is a beautiful world, and that's why it's so attached. And at the same time, the other world is calling, and there is the conflict in there, this torn between worlds. So how to feel about that? How to feel about that? This can be so confusing. And here in this connection also, I can put it there where a child becomes grown up. These are the challenges you have. And this is in this development every time again and again to check out, what do I feel? Where am I and who am I in here? Because this changes the whole time. This is not, you're not the little girl anymore playing with your dolls. There are other things people and life wants from you because you're grown up, and still there is this knowing of this world, how beautiful it was. So you will never give it away. You put it in your box and you take it with me, as she did. She even returned for some little piece she left on the table and to take it with her. And the music, check that out, how precise the music goes with all the actions and everything which happens in this video. I don't know if it just was luck. I don't think so. I think there was a lot of work in it. I don't know from whom. Maybe you know, or maybe you know a bit more. But to me, it is there where we find each other, we find ourselves again and again in these situations where it is kind of difficult to how to feel about the situation. But the thing is, there is always a feeling. And even when the feelings are totally stirred up, they are allowed to be here. Sadness is allowed to be here. They need, as I said before, they don't need an explanation. Once we start to hide our feelings, through that we start to hide a part of us. And when we hide a part of us, we are not fully in this life. We are not showing us fully. So it's only a part of us is here, but not the whole. Great. I love it. This is so cool. So, hey, stay here, show yourself fully, and whatever happens, keep that up. You want to stay here. You want to be fully here. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going through this journey with me. I really appreciate that. And yeah, love you. Take care.